today, this is a very special session, and definitely you must, all of you must be very curious to know about numerology and what we are going to learn today. Actually, we are here to decode our personalities today. So, yes, the least we know anybody in the world is us. We know everybody else. We talk about everybody in the world. We know our parents, how they behave. We know our siblings, our friends, our spouses, our children. But the least we know anybody in the world is ourselves. And most of the times we are confused that, what should we do? Why we are stuck in life? Why is it happening to me? Why am I meeting same kind of people again and again? All these questions were also, there in my mind also a few years ago. So I was stuck in life and I didn't know where to go for help. And I just started reading and reading and reading. So I'm a research person. I'm a chartered accountant and lawyer as well. And I knew what I knew was just to study and to deep research about things, right? And after reading and reading and reading, I finally landed to these occult sciences, which is numerology, astrology, and tarot reading and akashic. And we'll touch base upon a little things today. Not This is just that this will be a tip of the iceberg what I have read all these years, and we'll unlock the mental patterns today. Why are we stuck in life? So let's find out. We'll be learning about two numbers today from your date of birth, and I'll be asking you and guiding you how to calculate those numbers. We'll be talking about life path today, which guides us in our journey and personal growth in life. What is that? How does that affect us? How should we plan our journey? What challenges we face in life? We'll be talking about our mental patterns, because all of us have been conditioned. Humans have been conditioned. We are just like machines and computer programs. So like a computer can be programmed, a human can also be programmed. So our brains are programmed, our minds are programmed from the beginning, from the childhood. We have been programmed and we have been told so many lies, so many lies. And we have actually thought that all these patterns and all these mental conditioning is true, and we are carrying all those burdens with us in life, and we are stuck today. So we'll be finding out the patterns through numerology today. What are our unconscious behaviors which keep us stuck in life, and how you can break free from from those patterns? We'll be talking about your personality traits today, and what challenges and what are the problems which we face in life. I'll touch upon all these things today. So this is flow of events for our next 1 hour. After this session, after 1 hour or whatsoever the time, after this session, I'm sure about one thing, that you will be in a better position to understand what are mental patterns and what is the impact of being deeply conditioned in life, and how to break free. The role of numerology in our life. So numerology, even I used to think when I was a child that astrology and all these things are future prediction. These are used for future prediction. But no, when I read it myself, when I found out that these are called occult sciences, which is hidden knowledge, and these sciences can really guide us in life, how to actually what path should we take in life, how should we proceed in life, and what should be the career, what should be how should be our relationships, why people behave the way they behave. So I got all my answers through numerology. So no, this is not for future prediction, this is for guidance. So numerology guides us. So we'll understand the role of numerology in our lives today, and the strategies for breaking negative cycles today. So I'll be touching upon this thing today, that how I'll give you some practical technique also by the end of this session. If you stay here and listen to me very carefully and understand, I'll be giving you some techniques today which you can start practicing from today only, so as to break the negative cycles in life. So stay with me till the end to understand this thing. So what are mental patterns? Let's understand this thing. So mental patterns are basically our recurring thoughts. Whenever we are, most of the time, we are unconscious in the sense that our mind is just running in an autopilot mode. We don't know what we are thinking. we are eating and thinking something else, we are driving and we are in the past and regretting something, we are studying or doing something or sitting in the office and we are in the future and thinking about what you're going to do tomorrow or what is the plan for life. All these are just mental patterns and recurring thoughts which influence our beliefs and behaviors daily, and we don't know. These are subconscious patterns, and most of the time we are not aware, we are not in the present, we are not in the moment, and we are not self aware that this thought is coming to my mind, and we are totally just repeating these thoughts in our mind again and again unconsciously. So we'll be decoding these mental patterns today. What is the deep mental conditioning in your mind? What have you learned in the childhood? So what did your parents teach you in the childhood, and what you were looking around and just learning in your childhood? All those things have made your personality today. So 90 to 95% of our personality today is made up, was made up when we were just 7 years old or 8 years old. So whatever we were watching, whatever we were hearing and we were seeing or experiencing that time, all became our mental patterns. So this is subconscious thinking, and it involves automatic thoughts which are just perceptions without consciousness, without conscious awareness. So these are mental patterns, and our unconscious patterns we'll be decoding. Or how do they shape our lives? We'll find out. What is the role of subconscious programming, and why is it important to recognize and break them? Because if we don't recognize the subconscious patterns, we are repeating the same thoughts. If we are repeating the same thoughts every time, every moment, it is we are making our own life through these patterns. So we don't know that we are in a scarcity mindset and we want to become rich, but we are thinking, no, I cannot afford this, I cannot afford that, no, I have no potential to become bigger or start any business. So every one of you, every one of us might be stuck in some patterns or some situations in life, and we want to find out that what is stopping me from actually becoming bigger than this, or achieving something, or becoming abundant in life, and we don't know about that thing. So let's recognize and find out those patterns today. Numerology is a very good tool, and I have gone deep, very deep into numerology, and I've researched a lot on numbers in last so many years, and found out that there are some hidden patterns which numbers can give us in life. And the day you were born, the your date of birth actually shows your programming. So as I told you, we all are machines, we all are we are just human machines, we are just programs, we have been programmed. So this date of birth will tell what programming has done into your mind, what programming is running your mind and your life. So this is this we are going to, and you will be definitely by the end of the session, you will become a little more aware about yourself today. So this is how I understand, this is game of life, and what I have decoded, this is my interpretation of how life goes on. So what is game of life? Try to understand this from this perspective. So we'll be all of you, I would request everybody to write down your date of birth right now, in your, if you have notebooks and pens right now, then in notebook, in any page, or in your mobile if you don't have notebooks. So you're just write in the pattern DDMMYYYY, right? So your date, your month, and your year, full date of birth. Just write your full date of birth. If it is double digit, then just write full and date of birth matlab 19 and everything, just write 19. If it is 19 85 75 whatever, just write down full, right? Now calculate two numbers. First, only date. If it is a single number, then don't need to do anything. If it is between 1 to 9, then it's okay, right? If your date, I'm not talking about month and year now, right now, only date. If your date is double digit number, just sum up, add both the digits and reduce it to a single digit number, and it will become your root number. Like if your date of birth is 25, 2 plus 5 is equal to 7 will be your root number. So we'll be discussing root number right now. If your date of birth is 19, 1 plus 9 comes to 10. 10 is again 1. If it is 29, so 29 becomes 11 and 11 becomes 2. If it is 10, then your root number will be 1. If it is 20, root number 2. 0 will be avoided, or if you will add 0, the number will, again come to the same number. And if it is 30, so it will be 3. So I hope you can write in the chat box if there is any confusion regarding this calculation. I have guided you to calculate your root number right now with just your date of birth, not your month, not your year, just your date, and reduce it to a single digit number. I hope everybody has, is clear and has done this. Ritu, you can check the chat box if anybody has confusion, and just, reply to that thing if
Sure.
want any guidance. So this root number in numerology basically tells about our personality, how other people perceive you, what is your outer personality, and how people perceive you and how you behave in situations is this root number. We'll be discussing every number in a while. From 1 to 9, I'll be explaining, I'll be touching upon. So explanation will need hours and hours, but we'll be just touching upon the numbers, that if your date of birth is 1, then what is your personality, how do you feel, and a disclaimer that some people might say, no, we don't relate to this number, we don't think that this is us. See, first point is, it is very difficult to understand ourselves, as I told you. So it's sometimes very difficult to, see our patterns and see that, okay, this is how I think. But most of the time, I'm doing this for years, since years now, most of the time people agree that this is how they think. So if you can relate with this, then okay. Sometimes you change, sometimes the circumstances are different. So in some situations, you might say that, maybe we cannot relate with few points or something, but that's another thing. Most of the time, I'm doing this every day and people can actually relate with this. So this root number will tell your outer personality, what your parents taught you, how you felt in the childhood, and what is the personality you have become now. This is your root number, this is your mental conditioning. Now understand the game of life. So we, most of the time, we say that this is me, this is how I feel, this is, my conditioning, or this is my personality, why should I change? But the game of life says you have to, when you want to remain the same person and you don't want to change, you will get some people in life and situations in life who will challenge you, and who will say, and who will cause you pain, who will cause you hurt, who will cause you problems, and you will be stuck somewhere in life. When you will say, I don't want to change, this is my personality and this is how I think, and that's unconscious, that's not your fault. This is not your fault that you are thinking that, this is how I think, this is my wiring, this is how I work or feel. Yes, you're right in that thing. But then you will actually remain the same person, or you will be stuck somewhere, you will get some problems, some pain, some hurt. People will come and just, show you that, no, this is not okay with me, you're not behaving in that way, this way, and everything. And you will be stuck in life somewhere, in health, physical health, or mental health, or maybe wealth, like in your career, and you're not able to make more money which you want, or in relationships, and the people, you're not able to actually make good relationships with other people, or you're striving to actually have best relationships in your life. This is where you'll get stuck. Everybody of us will, get somewhere stuck in life. Then what to do? Then the role of another number comes into play. And the life is designed like this, that this is a journey of life. You have to, from your root number, you have to become your life path number. Now, what is this life path number? This life path number will be, I'll guide you to actually calculate this number like this. To how to calculate your life path number, we'll be doing this calculation. This is, I've made it easy for you to write it down like this. And step one, root number was calculated with only date. Now life path will be calculated with, see, root number is moolank. If you know little about numerology, if you watch the podcast and everything these days, everybody is watching. So root number is moolank. Mool ank, your root number is only date. Now life path number, which is bhagyank, bhagye ka ank, which is bhagyank, will be your date plus your month plus your year. Add all the digits of your date of birth, date plus month plus year, and then reduce it to finally come to a single digit. This will be your life path number. And with this example, I have illustrated here how to calculate this number. And finally, you will get one single digit number, which will be your life path number. I hope this is clear because I've written this here. And if you can write in the chat box if you have any confusion in this. So now you have two numbers, root number, which is your Mulank, and life path number, which is your Bhagyank. Both should be in single digit. If it comes to double digit, just sum up once again and reduce it to single digit. Right? So I'll go to, you can write in the chat box if you have any confusion. I'll repeat it if you ask. And let me come back right now to this slide again to explain you what is the game of life. So our Mulank says, this is how you feel. This is what you are. This is what is your mental conditioning. And our Bhagyank says, this is what you need to become. Our life path number is the number which will be inside us. Those qualities, those things will be inside us, but we'll be resisting to become that number. Every number has some qualities. So in numerology, every number is given a planet. I'll be explaining these planets in a while, that every number is a planet, right? So if that planet is a person, just assume that planet is a person. So that whatever characteristics that planet has, you will become that. The energy, the vibration of that number will come to you, right? You will become that person. So the game of life says we start with the root number, with the Mulank in life. We are this person. We have been conditioned to become and remain this person. And we have to go to life path number to activate and unlock our destiny. Only if you become and adopt the traits of life path number, which I'm going to explain you in a while, then only you'll be able to unlock your destiny. And this is not a bookish knowledge. This is all real experience. And I do it every day. And I have experienced and, implemented in my life, then how I was just deeply conditioned to be my root number. And when I got guidance from universe and, from all the means and everything, to actually, let go of my root number and become my life path number, then only everything started to fall in place for me and my destiny started to unlock from that day. So I hope, this is clear till now. If you have any questions, you can write in the chat box, and, I can explain if there is any confusion. Ritu, I'm not
Yeah.
checking the chat box. If you just
Any question, I will check.
see, yeah, if there is any confusion, then just let me know.
I'll just stop you.
Yeah. So before understanding what numbers actually tell about us, just understand one concept. Universe is a mirror. Whatever is inside, you are projecting it outside. If you are,
Sorry to disturb you, Preeti.
yeah.
Can you please just repeat once again? There is a chat.
Yeah. So like both of the numbers, should I repeat once again how to calculate?
Yeah, how to calculate in a crisp way.
Okay, fine. So we'll be discussing about two numbers today in numerology. One is root number, which is your Mulank, and another is life path number, which is your Bhagyank. So root number comes by adding only date. If it is single number, you don't need to add anything. If it is a double digit number, you need to add both the digits, and this will be your root number or Mulank. Like if it is 14, if your date of birth is 14th of November 1980, then your Mulank will be just 14. 1 plus 4, 5. Mulank is just date. 1 plus 4 is equal to 5. So 5 is your root number. Another number, life path number. So we can, you can, watch this slide once again and see how to calculate your life path number, which is your Bhagyank, which will be an addition of all the digits in your date of birth, which will be accumulation of a date, month, and year. So in this example, it is the date of birth is 24th of July 1990. So we will add up all the digits, like 2 plus 4 is 6, 0 plus 7, which is July, is 7, and year 1990 comes to 19. 19 again becomes 1. And then we will add up date, month, and year, all the single digits. In this example, we have added, 6 plus 7 plus 1, and it comes to 14. 14 is again 5. this becomes your life path number, which is bhagyank, right? Even if you don't if some people cannot do this right now, that's okay. Just listen to me whatever I'm explaining right now, and we will share with you that all the documents or everything which I've documented, and to guide you after the session also, that how you can actually take it forward and do this. So just forget about it if you are still confused, and just listen to me whatever I'm saying right now, because we have very less time, and I have to elaborate a lot of things. So just listen, just forget about everything and listen. If you could not calculate this thing, just listen to me right now, nothing. So universe is a mirror. So basically we'll be meeting only those people in life which who will be actually projecting or showing us our energy. So whatever you are feeling inside, you will be seeing that outside. If there is chaos inside, if I am fighting with myself and I'm thinking I'm not a good person, I'm not good enough, I have no potential, I don't look good and everything, people will be showing me that energy, because universe is a mirror, right? If I feel I'm good enough, I'm a I help people, I earn money through do my while doing my passion, and I am a sorted person in myself and I love myself, then the other people will show me that energy only. So don't stop blaming other people in your life, and just understand this thing, that there is a mirror outside us which is showing us what you are feeling inside. If people are fighting outside, you see fight you see you wake up one day and you're seeing that everybody is fighting outside, just stop and pause and reflect and see, is there a chaos going inside me? Am I actually confused from inside, and that chaos is inside me, which I'm looking outside? So this is how this concept works. And we come to now this concept which you must be very curious to know today, that how to find your personality, right? So all or few must have calculated your root number, which is your moolank. Now we'll be talking about just moolank, just root number, not the life path. Forget about the life path number. We'll be talking about the root number. If your date is 1, single number or double से बनाकर, if it comes to, if you reduce it and it comes to 1, your planet is sun. So your personality, your vibration is number 1, which is sun. In numerology, number 1 is being given to sun. So you feel, I can tell you, I know that maybe you don't this is how you feel from inside. This is how, what is your drive? Maybe you're not so confident right now, but number 1 will always have a drive to become the leader in life. So number 1, date of birth 1 is always like, I want to shine like a sun, like the sun. I want to become the leader. So he's self-driven, he's ambitious, he's born to stand out, and he wants to become independent in life. That is how, that is the sun, the leader, thinks. This is the personality of number 1. We'll be just touching today all these things, otherwise I can talk for hours and hours on one number, but we'll be touching it. This is the totality of which how you feel. Number 1 feels self-driven, ambitious, practical, totally. Whenever I enter any room, I want to shine, I want to be number 1 in the world, right? So this is number 1 drive, financially driven, very much driven, to prove. They are here to prove themselves every time. So this is your outer personality. Number 2, people who are ruled by number 2. If it is your root number, which is moolang, which is date, you are ruled by moon. So if 1 is father figure, 1 is king, 2 is queen, 2 is mother figure. So number 2, moon people are very emotional. They are harmonizers, basically. So these people are, basically they are sensitive, they are emotional, they seek peace, love in the relationships, and they're very nurturing. Also their emotions are high and low every day, like the size of the moon goes up and down every day. It increases and decreases every day. The size of the moon is not equal every day. Just like that, their emotions will go high and low every day. So they will bottle up their emotions, they can't regulate their emotions to number, and they will lash out on other people. So gussa bahut aata hai. Number 2 people will be like, but bolte hi, whenever they'll speak whatever they felt, they'll be okay, they'll be fine. Okay, abhi I've spoken whatever was inside, now I'm feeling fine. But what about other people? You have lashed out on other people. So every no number is good, no number is bad. But there are some good things, some bad things about every person, every number here, right? So one is more practical, two is more intuitive, two is more nurturing. Abhi, when you sit with number one and tell your feelings and everything, you might he's more practical, he's not so listening qualities, he's not listening to you very, and he's driven all the time. But number two, he's a very good listener, so he will listen to you and he will actually provide you with all the empathy and everything. Okay, I understand how you feel. This is number two. We come to number three. Number three is the number of Jupiter. In Hindi, in numerology, it is Brahaspati. Brahaspati is the biggest planet in size in universe, in solar system. And Jupiter is guru of deities, teacher of deities, devtas ke guru hai ye. Jupiter number 3 is guru of teacher of deities, all the devtas. So he is the communicator, he is the person who has all the wisdom. He's joyful, he's expressive, creative. So these people now, number 3 people, they love to talk. These people are actually very communicative, very expressive, and from the childhood only they have any kind of art, or they love to actually dance, or sing or cook or do something which is creative, painting, art or something. So they are doing something which is very creative. They loves to entertain or inspire other people, so they are the communicators. This is Jupiter energy. So number 3 is when they'll speak, when they are creative people. So they are somebody who you cannot restrict into a total routine or something, and you cannot tell them to actually commit to something. They are creative. When they are lost in their creativity, they are lost in their creativity, right? So this is number 3, Jupiter. Number 4 and number 7, Rahu and Ketu. So we can actually talk about them together. So number 4 is Rahu and number 7 is given in numerology to Ketu. So some of you might know this story, which is a mythological story about Rahu Ketu. So when Samundar Manthan was happening, so all the deities were, they wanted to become immortal. And Samundar Manthan mein they had to find that, Amrit, nectar nikla jab. And all the demons also wanted to be immortal, become immortal. So deities thought, now nectar has come out of Samundar, that ocean, and now demons, if they drink the nectar, that Amrit, then they will become immortal, and this should not happen. Demons or Rakshas, Asur jo hai, they should not drink. They called Vishnu ji and they said, okay, you come here and see that, what should we do, and if demons drink this nectar, there will be a problem. So Vishnu ji comes into Mohini avatar and actually, says all the deities that you sit in one line, and then all the demons that you sit in one line, and then I'll be giving nectar to everybody. Then he started giving nectar to the deities. One asur, one demon, Swarbhanu, in the demons thought, okay, Vishnu ji is actually, doing fraud with us, and he will not give nectar to us. So he changes his face and sits in between, comes and sits in the line of deities between sun and moon. And Vishnuji comes and, gives him nectar. And he drinks nectar, and till the time the nectar comes here, Vishnuji recognizes that he is a demon and he's not a deity, and he has made a mistake while giving him, that nectar. And he, takes out his Sudarshan Chakra and just cuts his head. So the head becomes Rahu and the body becomes Ketu. So number 4 is this head, and number 7 is the body, which is Ketu. So how is, head Rahu? You can take out the qualities from this only. So Rahu number 4 is all about mind, all about brain, always thinking. And he's all about his senses. He wants to see things, he wants to hear things, he wants to taste things, he wants to have everything. So Rahu is attachment. But Rahu is also disciplined. Rahu is hardworking. Rahu is rebellious. Rahu is logical. Rahu is always thinking. Rahu is saying he is the builder. He values stability, structure, but he is very attached. So number 4 is very attached, but very ambitious and very, driven in life to achieve something in life. So they're always, after things that we want to achieve this, we want to have this. This is number 4, the builder. Then we come to number 5, Mercury. Mercury is in Hindi, it is Budh. Budh is Buddhi. So number 5, Mercury. Mercury is the smallest planet in the solar system. It, takes one round of sun in only 88 days. Smallest planet, fastest planet. And Mercury, so number 5 people looks younger than their age. So they look younger. They are somebody who are they have a big social circle. They are very intelligent, they are calculative, they are very good in mathematics, and they're always thinking to make money. They're business people. So number 5 is business. Number 5 is all about like, how can I make more money. Number 4 and 5 are similar in this respect very much, that number 4 also wants to take shortcuts and earn a lot of money very early in life. Number 5, all the children of, if anybody has children, or you can see that number 5 is always like, and they are freedom lovers, they are adventurous, they are constantly seeking variety. They are seeking variety. They can't sit at one place for longer hours, so they need breaks. They are always like, abhi itne der ho gaya, I need to stand up and go, and then so they are explorers. This is number 5, but they're very intelligent and always thinking. So they are all about mind, they are all about buddhi and intelligence. We come to number 6. Number 6 personality people, which is Venus. Venus people are very loving. They are just like two moon and Venus are very similar. And Venus, if Jupiter is devtas ke guru, then Venus is demons ke guru. तो ये राक्षसों के गुरु हैं. इनको चाहिए beauty. They need all the beauty. They want all the beauty in life. They are loving. They are responsible. They want luxury. They want the best things in life. But they are very nice people. They are very caregivers. And you will feel actually very good with, people like 2 and 6. So 2 and 6 are caregivers. They deeply, feel for other people. They listen to other people, but they want the best things in life. They want beauty. They are all about aesthetics, neat and tidy. If these are girls of number 6, they love to actually, they love perfumes, they love the best things in life. And this is number 6, Venus. Number 7, Ketu. Ketu, number 7, as I described, if number 4, Rahu, is your head, then number 7, Ketu, is your body. So if the mind has metaphorically gone to Rahu, so Rahu can think logically. But 7, number 7, Ketu has metaphorically no head, only body. So only body, if he has only body and not mind, he's an overthinker. He's thinking all the time and can't find the logic. And he's trying to actually think all the time, but he only has one thing, which is feelings, which is intuition. So number 7, Ketu people are overthinkers, but they're very spiritual. Number 7 is spiritual, Saat Samandar, and then 7 colors of rainbow. They are very introspective. They love isolation. They want to be alone most of the time. They emotionally detached, analytical, analysis all the time going on. They are not trusting their intuition. They get that gut feeling in themselves that, okay, I feel like this person is not, I don't think so he's feeling good. I am not getting a good feeling about this thing, or I'm feeling good about this thing. So whenever they feel something, and if they implement that thing will work for them. And if they ignore their gut feelings or intuition and try to think and find a logic behind everything, then this is a problem. So number 7, people have to trust their intuition. They can get dreams and they can actually see a lot of things before they see what not other people can see. Because when you don't have eyes, just body and not eyes, then that person can see beyond what eyes cannot see. Number 7 can see. Next is number 8. Number 8 is Saturn. Saturn is Shani. Shani is money also. He's the achiever. He's powerful. He's ambitious. He's success oriented. He's hardworking. He's materialistic. 8 number, they always love power. So they'll be actually in those situations, they'll be bankers, they'll work in banks, or wherever there'll be accumulation of money, 8 number will be there. Saturn loves power, but their things can get, they can get things a little late than other people. But when 8 gets successful, everybody will see, and this success will be long term. 4 can get easy money. 4, Rahu can actually achieve a lot of things early and can lose those things early in life. But number 8 will achieve success after hard work, and that will be long term. So 8 is all about, he's the manifester. Number 8 is all about manifestation, right? So this is 8. Number 9, last number of our, Mulank of our numerology is number 9, Mars. Mars is Mangal in Hindi. Mangal is dangal also. So these people are, yes, they are aggressive. They have a lot of energy inside, lot of physical energy. These children, if number 9 children, they have so much physical energy that they will, if you don't channelize their energy into sports or athletics or something else, they don't, or adults, if they don't go to gym, if they are not utilizing their physical energy, they'll be actually, angry people, and not able to, they'll not realize that what is happening to me, why am I not happy, or why am I not feeling, that way. But they have to drain their energy. But number 9, being very aggressive and angry person, at the same time, he is the biggest humanitarian, very compassionate, very wise and generous, naturally inclined to help others. These are actually soldiers, and they are standing at the border, and just you give the command and they start firing. So number 9 are action oriented. They will do first and think afterwards. So number 2 is thinking all the time, but emotional all the time. But number 9 is first take the action and we will think after that. This is number 9. So I have, what time allows me, I have, elaborated all the numbers in the best manner, what I can right now. This is how you can decode your personality, and this is what numbers tell about you. This is how you feel from inside. This is what your personality is and how other people actually perceive you. This is your root number. So this is your mental conditioning, and you have become a person like this, you feel like this if you have this number, right? Now the game starts of life, and actually you are this personality, but you don't have to remain like this. What are the core mental patterns of, now we'll talk about life path, which we calculated a few minutes ago. So what you are and what you need to become, so what challenges you will face, we'll understand this thing from your life path number. So the numbers will remain same, planets will remain same. Up your number root, we'll be discussing our life path number. So if your life path number is, whatever number we'll be discussing now, these challenges you will be facing in life right now or any time of life, you think like this. These are your subconscious patterns. So if your life path number is 1, we'll be discussing from life path number 1 to 9. If your life path number comes to 1, you're somebody who wants to become independent in life. You are somebody who doesn't seek help from other people. You want to prove something about yourself all the time, but you will get people in life who will do for you, and you will actually be dependent on those people in life. So opposite of that, right? Life path number is which you need to become. So right now, what is your mental conditioning? Opposite to that. What you have learned in life, what is game of life, that जो आपको बनना है, what your life path is, उसका बिल्कुल उल्टा, that opposite thing was mental conditioning आपकी करी गई in the childhood, right? So how you feel if your life path number is 1? So you feel like, I have no confidence, I have to do something on my own, I want to be independent. This is your thinking, and there's everything in life, parents have provided, but they are dominating life path 1. So their parents will say that, this is what we want in life, you should do this. And number 1 is thinking, no, I want to do something on my own, and he's struggling all the life, and he's thinking that, I want to break this thing and I want to be independent. But he will not seek help. What is the mental pattern? He will say, I will go alone. What is, like, I've written this also. What is the mental conditioning for number 1? I must do it all alone. So he's thinking, I have to do all it alone. No, but the pattern you will break. We'll talk about this thing also, that how can you break this pattern? Otherwise, you are stuck now in life if you're thinking that you have to do it all alone, right? Like this, number 2. Number 2 have a fear of rejection. Number 2 is moon. Number 1 is sun. Again, number 2 is moon. So how moon feels? Moon feels a little very emotional. Moon is somebody who's all about relationships. Moon is somebody who's all about depending on other people. So number 2, life part 2 are peacemakers. Life part 2 will think, no, to avoid conflict, I should not speak my feelings. So life part 2 will be somebody who will actually suppress their feelings and to avoid conflict. They are conflict avoiders. So life path 2 will be somebody who will seek validation from others. So the problem of number 1, life path 1, is to be over independence. And the problem of number 2 is dependence on other people. So he can't take his own decision sometimes, and he might think that, I have to take everybody together. I have to make everybody happy. What is the conditioning of number 2? I need to keep everyone happy. And this is the conditioning which is where he is stuck. Number 3 life path will think that, I have to be positive all the time. He will think I must stay positive all the time, no matter. So in he will crack jokes, he will speak too much, but he will not speak his feelings. Escaping emotions is the problem of life path 3. Through humor, he's cracking jokes, he's trying to make everybody happy, and he's, speaking too much or too less, but he is not actually. And life path 3, they are creative people, but they are not actually using their creativity in life to actually, express themselves. So they might be good writers, they might be good speakers, or they might, be somebody who are, do something else which is very creative, but they are suppressing that thing because this is your life path, and that is where you are stuck. If you are life path 4, so life path 4 is Rahu, or number 4 is Rahu, right? Number 4 is Rahu. If it is your life path, you will be over controlling. So how is Rahu? Rahu is attachment. Rahu is somebody who wants to control everything, who has fear of uncertainty. Kya hoga, kaise hoga, how will it happen? And he will be anxious all the time, thinking all the time, restless, and a lot of anxiety in life path 4. Life path 5, number 5 is Mercury, Buddha. Number 5 is all about adventure, all about, no, no, I will not commit. Freedom is more important to me. I don't want any responsibility in life. And he will escape. He wants to escape in life, and he will feel restricted. Life path 5 is a person who will feel I'm in a cage. Somebody has caged me, and I am a person who has been, restricted, and I can't do what I want to do. But no, this is your mental conditioning only. You can break free. This is your mental conditioning. You need to understand this. Life path 6. 6 is Venus. How Venus people are, they are caregivers. They naturally care for other people. So they will become, if it is your life path, you will become people pleasing. You can't say no to other people. You take over responsibility, and you ignore yourself. You are not taking self care, and sometimes you might do all these things because you can feel like, other people should not leave me. So this is your conditioning, and you have to actually understand what is self care, what is self love, what is unconditional love. And this is your conditioning, which have you have to break free from this. Number 7. 7 number is Ketu number. Ketu is isolation. Ketu loves to actually, go deep into life, to research, to study about everything, and overthinking. So number 7 people, if it is your life path, you are emotionally detached with other people. You love to being alone in life, and you can't connect, in your relationships. So these people can feel like monks, like nuns, or somebody who wants to just escape this world and just go and be alone, right? So this is your pattern, but you need to go out, you need to socialize, right? You have to share with other people how, what you have, what you feel, how you need to actually share your feelings. This is a problem for number 7 people. Number 8 is Saturn. Saturn is Shani. Shani is all about power, I told you. So if it is your life path, you want power, you have ego, you have all these things that I can work hard and everything. You do all these things, but you might avoid responsibility sometimes, and you fear responsibility. You fear that if I come into power, I can misuse my, so many highs and lows in life of life path 8s. There might be so many highs and lows in their life, because whenever they come to power, they might sometimes feel very uneasy about it, and they might lose the power again. And then, again they are craving that I want to work, I want to work. But there's a fear of betrayal and failure, a lot of failure. They have fear inside in life path 8. If it is life path 9, so life path 9 is Mars is Mangal. So I told you, he's a humanitarian. He's somebody who's very compassionate. So what number 9 will do? Life path 9 people will overgive in relationships. They will, they are similar like number 6 people. They're always action oriented. They are martyr complex, right? I should sacrifice myself for other people. So whenever they are doing something for themselves, they have a guilt inside. No, 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 I cannot do it myself, for myself. I should, all the time I should do for other people. So they are in a self guilt. They have difficulty setting boundaries. Okay, I can say no, I want to do this for you. I don't want to do this for you because right now I have to self care for myself. No, they can't do this. So they are very compassionate. They are hurt all the time. They have resentment. They can't forgive people. People really hurt life path 9, because life path 9 are very soft and very compassionate. This is what I can tell you right now in the session about this thing. Otherwise, this can go for hours and hours. But this is from, upar upar se jitna we can understand that what are the mental patterns, because this is just an introduction. This session is just an introduction, which is, which defines all these things. So as I told you, these are our mental patterns. This is our conditioning. We have programmed like this, and we are suffering. We don't know why are we suffering, and we are suffering due to this, because this is our unconscious pattern, and we are thinking this every time, most of the time. And Louis Hay says, and science says, whatever you are thinking all the time, it will manifest in your body. It gets manifested in your body, and you will attract all those diseases, which is the, outcome of all those negative mental patterns. So if number one is thinking I must do it all alone, hamesha akele hi chalna hai, to he will, attract all those problems in the body, which is related to this thing. Number two will think I need to keep everyone happy. He's avoiding all the feelings, sharing feelings and conflict. Number three is think I must stay positive, so no emotional connection with themselves. They are just hiding their, pain behind humor. Number four is thinking I must control everything, so anxiety, anxiety, anxiety. Number five is thinking freedom means avoiding responsibility. He's not taking responsibility, and he's thinking I'm restricted. Other people are restricting me. That's the problem with life path five. Number six, life path six is thinking it's my job to fix others. All the time he's actually overgiving in the relationships. Number seven is thinking no one understands me. I can't tell my feelings to other people. Number eight is thinking power equals control. If I have power in, in life, then I have control in life. So he's suffering because he's thinking other, outside achievements should be there in life to feel powerful. So he's suffering in that. Number nine might be thinking I must let go of everything, including myself. So he's overgiving. He's always thinking, no, I must do everything for other people. I must self-sacrifice. No, but he's suffering. All the people. So this is our mental conditioning, and this is how these patterns are formed. And how were these formed? Childhood experiences, parental influences. So our parents taught, this to us. No, they were not wrong. They did whatever they best they could do with us. But yes, they believed these things. So they taught us these things. We saw them doing these things. So these mental patterns were, also given to us. These runs in our DNA. So, and they get repeated across relationships, career, and self-worth. So this is why, you might be stuck in your life, and some signs that you're operating from a pattern. If you think that, no, if somebody says here, no, I don't think so, I'm going through a pattern, or I think like this. But if you have repeated emotional triggers, somebody says something and you get emotionally triggered, and you're thinking that, you're lashing out, or you're not able to regulate your emotions, you are in a pattern. Same, you are attracting same kind of people in situations again and again. Okay, this thing happened to me, few years ago also. I was stuck, and again same kind of people I'm, getting in life again and again. You are in a pattern. Feeling stuck despite outer success. You have everything in life, and you're thinking, I don't know what is missing in my life. I'm not happy. I'm not feeling happy in life. You are in a pattern. Inner resistance to change. You just feel comfortable with all the things which you, all the patterns, all the, conditioning or things in life you have, and you think that no, there's no need to change, or there's a lot of resistance to change. You are getting problems. Life is telling you to actually change something about you, and you are feeling the resistance. You are in a pattern. So these things tell you that you are running through a pattern. Now, this was something about what are patterns and what numbers tell us about patterns. Now, breaking the pattern is another thing. And as I told you, by the end of the session also, I'll give you some technique here, that how we can break this pattern. So first thing is, awareness, right? And this is a journey. See, healing is a journey. In this session, in 1 hour only, you cannot understand everything, and you cannot actually say that after 1 hour we have broken our patterns, or we are somebody who's very different, which was not there, before 1 hour. No, it takes time. We basically, healing is a journey, and from today's session you can at least get self aware and think that, okay, I was thinking this thing and I didn't know. Now at least you are aware. Now you're actually start looking, you will start looking to your thoughts. Then we need, you can go for inner child healing. Like, whatever conditioning was done in our childhood, we can actually change that. The science and the techniques are available. We can actually change that. You can rewrite your story. You can attract all the abundance in life. Wherever you're stuck in life, you can have best of the health, best of the relationships, and best of the wealth in your life, if you're stuck anywhere in life, affirmations can help. Repeating every day. The secret behind breaking the patterns is basically just start conditioning your mind. It was conditioned in the childhood, and you got conditioned because every day you saw same things, every day you did same things. Now just do opposite of that. Same, other things, opposite things. Start conditioning your brain by writing, by listening, by speaking, by talking, and you can break your patterns within a few months. So basically, the phase of all the healing, all the mental patterns is, first you need to understand what subconscious thought processes, which I tried to actually share with you today. What are the subconscious thought processes you're going through? So I tried to actually introduce it to you today in today's session. And then the second step is identifying recurring mental patterns. Now, from this session onwards, you can start thinking and writing and see, okay, am I thinking like this? Is it my mental pattern? Is it coming to me again and again? Then numerology comes into play, where you can actually find yourself in detail. In the session, I could only introduce you to these things, but you can actually go deep and understand all these things and get guidance. And then the fourth stage, the last stage, is breaking patterns for personal growth. So the most problematic thing in life, which we are going through, is we are just living our patterns, and we are stuck in life and we don't know how to proceed. And when I found out my patterns a few years ago, and I found out that this is how I behave in every situation, I was unconscious, and I didn't know that I was actually doing like this, and this was really making me harm and getting stuck in life. When I encountered numerology, I read numerology, and I understood my life path, what was my life path, and how I can actually walk onto my life path. And then I started that journey, that healing journey, self healing journey. And today I'm here to teach and share with everybody here that if I can do this, everybody can do this. So this is not so tough. This is not so last before your question and answers. And as I told you, we'll do one healing technique which I'll give you right now. You can do for instant anxiety relief. Whenever you feel anxiety, whenever you feel like right now, if you're going for public speaking, if you're going through a rough patch in your life, into relationships, or you're not feeling good, whenever, just sit with yourself. Go into a room which is where nobody else is there and you are there. Just sit there and just start practicing this thing. Just see what I'm doing right now, and you can start practicing for instant anxiety relief after this. So this is called EFT, emotional freedom technique. Right, so you need to tap your few points, which I'm going to elaborate right now, and you need to say a few things, just a exercise of few minutes. So we'll be tapping, right? We'll start like this. We'll tap on like this, first point. Then second point will be our crown chakra. Here is our crown chakra. We'll tap on our crown chakra with our three fingers here, second point. And while tapping, you will be speaking, you will be saying, I accept my emotions. I acknowledge my emotions. I know I'm angry. I know I'm not feeling good right now. I know I'm worrying. I know I'm into anxiety. Whatever you're feeling, you just acknowledge that emotions. I know I'm angry right now. I know. And then eyebrows, next point. And you'll keep saying, these sentences only. Then under your eyes, you'll do. Then under your nose, then your chin, collarbone, and under your arm. So these are points. And what you will say, you can repeat this thing, and you can do right now this thing. And maybe after that, if you do it sincerely, tears might flow from your eyes. You might feel that something has released from, inside from you, and you will feel better after doing this. So this is a healing technique. And while you come here, you will say, okay, now I accept my emotions. And while coming here, you will say, I accept myself as I am. I love myself as I am. I love my life, and I feel abundant, and I'm happy for whatever I have in life. So half of the tapping points you will acknowledge your emotions and say, I accept my emotions. And half of the points which I taught you, you will say that, I accept whatever is life, whatever life is throwing to me. I accept all those things and I love myself. I'm enough in myself. So this is how, I cannot see all of you because this is a webinar and I don't know if you're doing this. But I hope if you do this activity, you will actually feel, relief from some anxiety.
Yeah, I want to know how if both numbers uh, if I have 6 in the rank and 1 in the Bhagyang, how will it be?
6 is your bhagyank and your root number is?
Root number is 6.
Okay. As I was, already answering this question only. So if your root number and life path number are similar, it is excess of that energy in you. So you have a lot of 6 energy in you. So this is a good thing also. This is a bad thing also sometimes because you will be over, of having that energy inside you. But the challenges with number 6, as I told you, will remain same in this situation. You will take over responsibility of everything. You will avoid your self care. You will, sacrifice for other people a lot. And then you will think that, I'm doing it for all the time for other people. So this will be, if the numbers are same, that will be excess of that thing. Sometimes it can prove good for you, sometimes it might prove bad for you, because excess of everything is bad also. Yeah, Rahul wants to speak. Yeah, please unmute Rahul.
Yeah. Good evening, Preeti.
Yeah, good evening.
So, Preeti, I just wanted to know, do we have any courses for this that you will teach one to one and uh, try to, try to heal uh, the person or kind of thing? I just wanted to know.
Yeah, I think you're asking that if I have one-to-one sessions available for people and if I have some courses, or how do I teach about it, right? After.
Yeah. Just to heal. I mean, just to heal ourselves. That's it.
Yeah. So yes, I do take one-to-one sessions also, and Ritu will provide all the details after the session of me, if anybody. And then I've written books also. So there are so many products which I want to make this healing self-healing more. Like, not everybody can reach me. Not everybody. I cannot give time to, I want to reach a lot of people. So I've written so many things and I've made journals, self-healing journals, gratitude journal, self-healing journal. So we can provide you, I will give you the links and everything to Ritu, and she will provide it to everybody, so that if you want to start your own healing journey, you can start with that. And if you need my help, I'm available anytime. You can book my session and all that. I'll give you the details. She'll give you the details and everything. But yes, first start your self-healing journey. And then if you need any help, then you can reach out to me. That's all, the process and everything is available. It will be shared to you after the session.
Okay. Done.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Lakshya. Thank-
Hi, Preeti.
Hi, Lakshya.
Yeah, hi, Preeti. There's one to know, does the name of a person also affect the life path number? Because you are being called by a name, or certain traits also come from a name also. Does that also affect our life path name, the
Name, I
destination?
didn't get you, Lakshya. Like what you're saying, call name of a person, like? Okay, you're
So
saying
does the name of a person also affect the any? Yeah, does the name also
example.
affect the life path number?
Acha, okay. You're talking about the name of a person. Okay. So, Lakshay, yes, the energy of our name, whatever the number comes after adding the digits of our, name, that affects our energy. I work mostly on, numbers, date of birth. So, root number and life path number. But yes, definitely the name also affects. The vibration is with you all the time of that number, and it affects. I work on numerology like this only. I don't want to make it more complicated. There are so many other numbers also, destiny, this thing, that thing, and that thing.
Got it.
Yeah. So I keep it simple: root number and life path. That is
Got
my
it.
research mostly on this. Yeah.
Second thing is my root number was 2, and the life destination number or the life path is 1. So since moon and the sun both are in opposite, are they good or bad with
Yeah.
technically, because they are both not same characteristic planets?
As I told you, most of the people will have opposite numbers as root number and life path number, because the game of life is this only, that what you are right now, you have to change completely and become something else. So if I share with you my, root number and life path number, most of people here will see, everybody is saying here that, the these numbers will be opposite. So this is not good, this is not bad, but this is how life is, and we need to become. So you might be, and you should be, as moon, number 2 is moon, you might be more emotional, or somebody who's all about relationships and everything, as I think about according to numerology. Becoming number 1 is, you have a drive to become somebody who's independent. So you have this thing inside you that I want to be independent and everything. So this is life, this is how it goes. Like my root number is 4 and my life path number is 7. So it's totally opposite. When I understood about this thing, and
Okay.
then I
Totally opposite.
yeah, this is how.
Got it. Got it. Thank you so much, Preeti.
Prakash Shinde is saying my birthday is 23, so both number is having effect in my life, or only one, number 5 as it my root number. Yeah, very good question, Prakash. So 23, if your date of birth is in double digit number, so 23 makes 5. There will be three numbers energy will be with you, and you will be impacted by three numbers. Number 2 will be make impact in your life 30%. Number 3 will be 20%, and total, which comes to 5, will be 50%. So yes, your personality will be accumulation of 2, 3 and 5. 5 will be the most important number. 2 will come first, so it is more important than 3, and 3 is also important. So this is how we make our personalities, right? Yeah, Shilpa is asking route number 1 and life path number 4. So Shilpa, route number 1 gives you, route number 1 is basically they suffer from little underconfidence since childhood, and they feel like they can't actually become independent. And but the time there will come, I don't know if it has already come in your life, but route number 1 will actually become confident somewhere in life. And then life path, having life path number 4 will make you more thinking about over control of things, or anxiety, or feeling that I need to control things, and this might. So in first half of the life, root number will be activated till the age of 30, 35, maximum 40. Root number will be playing its role. After the age of 30, 35, life path number will get activated and will start playing in our lives. So if I don't know about your age, but if you have already past that age of 30, 35, then number 4 must be 28 your ages. So you must be feeling more like 1, but those negative patterns of number 4 will be there, like thinking all the time, getting anxious, restlessness. And Ranjini is saying this is true. Yeah. So this is how it works. Vasudha, connecting with me personally. Definitely. Ritu will provide, and I can write my WhatsApp number here, so that as soon as you'll send me, Ritu, if I can provide my number here, right?
I'll share the number, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. So as soon as you send me, text, then you will get a link of my catalog, and everything is there. I've written so many things because I know not everybody will be able to, and I will not be able to cater everybody. So I've written so many books, so many text, and so many things and tools. I've made tools. So whatever I have taught you today, I've made some websites, some tools, AI tools. You will click on that life path, and you will get all the details that, okay, these are my mental patterns. This is how I think, and this is how I can break free. Self-healing tools also, and self-healing journals. You will get everything after this, this thing. Ritu will provide everything.
Ma'am, in
Yeah.
Q&A part, we are also having so many questions.
I have questions about, I want to know about myself and my future and job, money and least, and about a marriage, my date. Okay, fine. So this personally, like I need to do all the analysis and everything. You need to connect with me after this session. And somebody who wants to go for self-reading and self-healing, I have all the tools. So I've written books on this thing also. If you want to know about your career and everything, what is more suitable to me. So every number gives you some career guidance, right? So this number is more inclined, like number 2. Number 2 people are more relationship oriented, more people oriented. So number 2 will be successful in more people oriented jobs, consultation, therapies, HR and everything. Number 7 will be more research. So this is how I've written everything. So if you want to go for self-healing, You can go for that. If you want to connect with me, Ritu will provide all the details.
Ma'am,
Mental patterns.
Ma'am, you can pick up the most important questions because we are having so many questions in the chat and people already raised hands.
Yeah. So most important, like, mostly people are asking me like, this is my birth date and this is my that thing. And yeah, Ajit is asking, are you saying we need to work towards working on getting qualities of life path number? Yes, Ajit, you have got it right. So basically, we have to break our patterns of our root number, and then we need to work towards becoming our life path number. Then only we can crack our code, or we can actually unlock our destiny. Like if my root number is 4, I was more controlling, I was more stability, structure, discipline, over anxiousness and everything, right? And then if I have to become 7, then I need to let go. I had to let go of things. So I had to learn how to actually the art of letting go. That's what my destiny, my destiny got unlocked when I actually started to practice letting go. And I'm still learning. I'm just like you, I'm a learner, a lifetime learner, and I'm still learning to let go. And the patterns come again and again, and then it says, all the time, you need to control, you have to know everything, the fear of unknown, everything. Number 4 gives, Rahu gives me. But then number 7, I get into self-awareness and I say, I need to let go. I have to be comfortable with, if I don't know anything about future, that's okay. That's okay. What is going to happen, that's okay. This is how we need to.
Yeah, I'm asking about that. If my number is specific means 7 numbers, so if in that whole year, is that means current present year, some date, some year is lucky for us, or when we are starting a new work, that time also we will think like that, this is my number and this is the today's date, so it is lucky for me, like that. Is that happened?
Archana, so this is most of the time. So any number which you think, or anything which you think in life is lucky for you, will become lucky for you. Anything which you
Okay.
think is unlucky for you will become. So it's all in mind, right? I don't
Okay.
believe in superstitions. So I totally believe in pure science, pure mathematics, or pure surrender mode, or pure what universe is, guiding. But nothing is lucky, nothing is unlucky. We are the creators of our life. Whatever is happening in our life is, the result of what we think, result of how we behave, result of what we are doing, right? So don't believe in these superstitions, and don't think that, something is lucky and unlucky, and you will actually fall into all these trap and everything. So no, I don't believe in that. Yeah, Prem Ashish Kumar has asked, my root number is 1 and life path 7, and my son has exact opposite numbers. Yeah, I'll tell you something. So as I told you, everybody, Prem Ashish, that, life is a mirror, universe is a mirror. So everybody is mirroring us. In fact, everybody here should calculate their spouse's number if you are married, or their partner's number or something. Most of the time, it will be opposite. So your partner is mirroring, or your children are mirroring your number, and they are saying that what you need to become, they are showing this thing to you, right? So we meet people who are showing what energy we have inside, or what you need to become, right? So this is how some numbers are similar, some number are like 1 and 4 will be similar, 4 and 8 will be similar. So you'll see that this pattern will be there, that people around you will have opposite numbers. Mostly your spouses, mostly your business partners or something, they will have opposite numbers, so that they can show you what you need to become.
Can I talk?
Yeah, Maria, thank you. She's saying she needs to attend another workshop. And thank you so much, Maria.
And I guess Rajni wants to speak. Rajni, you can speak up.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. I have a question here. So basically, what you said is so true. So recently, I turned 30, and before which, basically my root number is 7, and life path number is 1. So the 2 and 5 energy was there before, and the 1 energy started recently. So for this 1 and 7, what is the combination of career that you would suggest, or
Yeah.
what are things that I need to work on to unlock destiny? That's the question.
Yeah. So just come again. What is your root number, 7 or 1?
Root number is 7, 25 born.
Okay. So your root number is 7 and your life path is 1. So you have a drive to become somebody who's independent. you don't like seeking help from other people, and having a root number 7 will give you detachment and just overthinking. So you might be somebody who thinks a lot. 7 is a researcher. 7 goes into deep. He wants to go deep into mysteries of life and everything. And becoming 1 is an entrepreneur, right? So they can become a lot of combinations through with these numbers. And I have written today only, I've updated this book, a document in which I have written all the combinations. So you will get like, if this is my root number, if this is my life path number, and this is this becomes the combination, what should be the career choice for me. I've written this for everybody. So they will be indicative, right? You have to choose from it, or you can just take guidance from those numbers. I'm not saying those will be final. You cannot do anything else apart from those things which I've written. But yes, Ritu will provide, when she'll provide my catalog and everything to you, you will get that thing, and you will be able to read that what you can choose from for your career after this.
Thank you.
Sorry to interrupt you. From Zoom, you will be getting all the details regarding the session and recording and details of Preeti.
Okay.
Zoom,
Thank you.
on Zoom, 3 p.m. Monday. So we are having a Prakash. We'll take the last question, ma'am, because it's been already 4:50.
Yeah.
Prakash, you can speak.
About their personal numbers. So that's another thing. What we can chat, we can read the chat. Okay.
Ma'am, or else you can provide us one suggestion.
Yeah. So there are a lot of questions and things I'm not able to read all the things, but in the end, like, a lot of people, have written gratitude for me. So I'm really grateful to, being here today, and, sharing my knowledge with all of you today. And this is my mission. This is my passion. This is what I want to do now. And this is how I have resolved my problems in life. And this is how I want to recommend you to please go for self healing, go deep into life, understand life, because we all are going through a lot of things in life, and we are stuck. We don't know how to proceed in life. So I want to suggest, if if you don't want to take any personal, don't do it in the first place. Just go for self healing. I have a lot of free products. I have written so many books which is freely available to read on my catalog and everything. Just go for self healing and start this journey of yours, and I'm sure within few months you will feel a change, and you will get the abundance in life. And I wish for all of you that you also feel that liberation which I feel today after reading and after understanding all these things. And universe will start speaking to you after this session. Just read that signals and continue your life. And I wish all the best and all the abundance and success for all of you here. Thank you so much for listening to me.
Thank you so much, Preeti, once again agreeing to do this beautiful session for us. And it was such a powerful session. And today we learned, like, it was very new for me, I guess for others too, very new. So how to calculate life path, root number, and explore many reflects on our inner patterns and about the subconscious programming. So you have given us a tool. It's not just about understanding about ourselves, but also shifting limiting beliefs. So thank you so much once again, and thank you all for being here and showing up for yourself today. So we'll see you soon again next Friday. Until then, take care, stay up, and keep shining. Thank you so much once again.
So much, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.